And I thank you for our president. I thank you, Lord, for our leaders. I thank you, thank you, thank you.
Meet Robert Morris, a pastor at a megachurch, Gateway Church, and spiritual advisor to Donald Trump, who only hires the best people. Recently, a woman came out letting us know that Robert Morris had started molesting her when she was 12, and he was in his early 20s. Let's take a look at what he's saying about it.
I was very sexually immoral as a teenager. And it started early in my life, and it was very easy for me.
Oh boy, here we go. Robert Morris, founding pastor of Gateway Church in Southlake, Texas, which attracts an estimated 100,000 worshipers weekly, has confessed to inappropriate sexual behavior with a young lady more than 35 years ago while he was a young pastor, after a woman accused him of sexually abusing her over multiple years, beginning when she was 12. When I was in my early 20s, I was involved in inappropriate sexual behavior with a young lady in a home where I was staying. It was kissing and petting and not intercourse, but it was wrong. The behavior happened on several occasions over the next few years, Morris said in a statement to the Christian Post after Gateway Church was asked about the allegations. He is calling a 12-year-old a young lady in a sexual sense. She is not a young lady. She was not a young lady at 12. She was a child. A child. And then not just apologizing, but thinking that pointing out it was kissing and petting, but not intercourse. But it was wrong. Well, of course it was wrong. She was 12. Let's read what else this pastor has to say. Wow. That poor girl. Her father never even took you to court, and you sure came back to ministry soon enough, didn't you? Oh, and just look at this. Open and forthright about a moral failure, but still calls his 12-year-old victim a young lady. And now he's gonna explain it all away by telling his process for this to ostensibly use it for God in showing why families have to have stronger relationships.
So I looked for the girls that would be the most susceptible. And I learned how to spot this in girls. I looked for girls that did not have a good relationship with their father. I learned to spot that. I looked for girls that were insecure. And I don't know, now I look back on this, I can tell I did it. It wasn't like a plan that I had, but I could spot this. And I asked the Lord after I got saved, God, what was the root? Why? You know, they said I was blessed. I know I wasn't blessed, I was cursed. Multiple affairs. And I don't understand this, God. And so what was the root? What was the open door in my life?
Oh my God. Anyone, anyone in the ministry that told you you were blessed after molesting at least one child, and we know where that happens once, it usually happens more than once. So we can expect more women showing up, I'm sure. But then you go on to say multiple, numerous affairs. How is that blessed? So, again, anybody else that said that to you also needs to be removed from the ministry. Anyway, there you have it. Another one of the previous administrations. I will only hire the best people hires. Thank you very much for joining me. And I hope to see you again soon.